Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of SUBARU IMPREZA. Hey guys, thank you for tuning in and thank you for watching another episode. In today's episode, as you can see, I'm sitting in the trunk because the trunk lid is already out. Remember last episode? We took it out because we needed to wash it and because we needed to plug up the holes. Now, why am I plugging up the holes? Because the spoiler that I got has two holes in each side. None of these holes fit onto the ones that I got on the trunk. So, the best way to do that, we need to plug them up, then we can just test fit it and drill up a new holes. Let's see how that goes. So, there you go. You've got 1, 2, 3, and there is 4. And in this side we've got 1, 2, and 3. Now, by the way how they are drilled and how they look, it appears that they are factory setting, which means this is how they were drilled up from the factory to install the spoiler that was supposed to be here. Now, sadly, when I bought the car, it didn't come with the spoiler or the original spoiler that should have come with it. Instead, I've got my own spoiler from my car. Let's just show you. There you go. So this is the spoiler. Now, what's the difference between this one and the original one that comes with it? Honestly, it's beyond me. I don't know. I would assume the turbo car that comes with a different one or something. You guys can Google it and let me know. From over here, you can see this is 1 and this is 2. And on the other side, also 1 and 2. And if I try to line them up, none of them fit. So if I'm gonna finagle it, or if I'm gonna try to do it, I'll end up doing, let's just say, a crappy job. The best way to do that, plug them all up, then I'll test fit this one on top, then we'll get a new holes drilled in. At that point, we can, install it. Like I said, we're trying to use the So Good product, this one. So, let's just get a board, a cardboard or something in order to mix them up, flip it up. I'll mask these areas. I need to move this plastic thingy first because my idea is I don't want to put the whatever that is from the top. I want to put it from the back. That'll be easier for me and I can easily hide it. And once it's done and sealed properly, all what I need to do is just put some mudding over here on top, sand it, wet sand it properly, and that should be it. Like when you put a primer or something, it'll be as good as new. But if I'm going to put it from the top over here, then basically you just like simple force and bam, it pushes it inside. So this is something that we don't want to do. Let's just put it from the inside. At that point, we can just put as much as we can. It doesn't really matter as ugly because at the end of the day, it's going to be all hidden. So that's the trick. Okay, let's go with that. I'll mask it up. I'll use a masking tape or something just to seal it up. That way I'll have some sort of a base. When I put the product or the epoxy, it sits on it and that helps basically sticking it all out. Okay, let's go with that. So I've got the mixing board. I've got the two products and the mixing sticky thingy. All of them are masked up, as you can clearly see. Now, I do have direct access to all the holes from my end. So what I'm going to do, mix them up. I'll start with the ratio 1:1 and see how that goes. Because I don't know, the instructions, I honestly don't understand them. I can't though. The other side is pretty much the same thing. Because of the tight spot, I don't think I'll be able to show you how exactly that's going to do, but basically once you mix those two ingredients, and all what you need to do is just scoop up a bit, and there you go, and you just apply it like that. Let me start and do all that, and I'll show you back, guys, later how that will turn up. Okay, so turned up all right. It wasn't that horrible. I'm just focusing you guys so that you can see the blob that is there. So as you can see, I made sure to spread it out as much as I can and put as much quantity as I can in order to plug up the hole. That way it spreads, it sticks on pretty much everything. So you've got one hole over here and there's another one technically underneath there, so you're gonna have to reach out to it. And this is the other one. From the inside, or from the outside, I guess, there you go, you can see them. There you go, and that's the third one. And similarly, on the other side, you've got one over here and the other one over there. Now, the other thing that I gotta say, if you look closely, you'll notice that I left one hole that I couldn't get a hold of. because it's basically located somewhere here, which I don't have access to from the inside. What I'm going to do, I'll just wait until this one dries out, then I'll flip it to the other side and see if I can tackle it. Worth mentioning, of course, make sure to clean up the area before you start, and wear gloves because this one could be sticky. Don't ask me how I know. So do as I say, not as I do, okay? Let this one sit and let it dry. If it works, it's good. If it's not, well, 12 bucks gone down the drain. Not a big deal anyways. I mean, it is a big deal, but you live and learn. Our next topic probably will be removing the door trims. You see, I've got those door trims. I don't know if you can clearly see, but they've seen better days. They have seen definitely better days, especially the driver's seat one. Look how horrible it is. Now, since I bought the car, the parts car, it already came with the doors and all the trims, and they're in far much better shape. So I figured, why not? Let's just move those, replace them with the new ones. I may not replace them just yet. Like, I'll remove the old ones, but I'm not gonna put the new ones, because if you can see those two doors over here, that I need to actually replace them. So I'll just remove those, prep the other doors, because the other new doors, they need to be painted from the inside. Similarly with this one. This one is silver. I need to paint it blue to match up with the car from the inside. Probably I'll end up buying like a spray can or something, paint spray. Same code with the car paint, and I'll just paint it from the inside. Then I can install it. So similarly, it's gonna happen with the doors. Let's set you guys up, and we'll take it to the trim removal and the door carts removal, okay? Okay, I moved the car outside to be easier for me to remove the door trims. So these are the ones that I need to remove, all the car. In terms of screws, you'll see there is one screw over here. One screw should be over here as well. And you would need to remove this one. So get the trim removal screwdriver, and you can just simply plug it up, just you see, like this. It pops up. Once it pops up, you just need to disconnect it. As it disconnects, I need to check if there's a screw over here or not, but probably just a clip. Remove that, then you should be able to remove the whole trim, okay? So, as you can see, it's already been removed. Like I said, one screw over here. I don't think that screw is actually needed, because that screw basically for this one, which clearly we didn't need it. There was another one though over here, which is next to the handle, as you can see. One over here, and this one just a normal clip, so you don't need to worry about it. So you've got 1, 2, and basically you just unclip it. You see all these plastic clips? You just need to unclip it, and bam, it goes all the way out. That's it. This is how it looks from the inside. Impressive. Similarly, it's going to be for the other side and the back doors and everything, so I'm not going to bore you with that. I'll just remove them myself, and I'll show you the final product, okay? There you have it, folks. There's the driver's seat, passenger, and if you look at the back seat, and the back passenger seat. All of them removed fairly easy. Like I said, 2 screws in each door trim, and you can easily remove them. As for the switches and everything, I've tested all the ones that I got, and they all work just fine. Look. This is the old ones, and these are the new ones. One thing you'll notice, these ones are black, and this one is a 2-toned gray with some sort of a darker gray, I guess. I don't want them. I'm just gonna go with these ones because I've already got the full set, so I'll just stick to that. I guess that's gonna be all for today. Yeah, that's it. Alright people, now that we got the car back in the garage, after removing pretty much everything out of it, I'm not gonna put the door trims back again, because at the end of the day I still need to remove these trims in order to prep the car for paint. And probably in the next episodes we're gonna tackle how to mud this one and get it sorted out. I'll leave the trunk lid, as you can see over here, let it dry, let it take all the time that it needs in order to dry, so that we can just test it out and see if the product is actually pretty good or not. that's a short video for today, as you can clearly tell, which leaves us towards the end. Thank you so much for watching. If you like what you see, please consider subscribing, and until I see you next time, yallah.